Is there a best amount of volume to increase muscle gain? Let's find out. Hello folks, Scientific Health with a K here. Of course you're wondering, how many sets and reps should I do in every exercise to maximize muscle growth? Well, I come here with the answers. Let's take a look at this recent systematic overview of different training volumes on muscle hypertrophy. This meta-analysis included 6 studies and 14 intervention groups. Muscle thickness via ultrasound were taken at different sites of the participants who were trained men. Why do they always choose men? Interesting. These sites were quadriceps femoris, biceps brachii, and triceps brachii. Abracadabra. The studies compared training volumes into 3 groups: low, moderate, and high volume. For this specific analysis, the researchers wanted to look specifically at moderate and high volume to see if there were any major differences. There were no significant differences between moderate and high volume on muscle hypertrophy when it comes to quadriceps femoris and biceps brachii. As for the triceps brachii, there was a significant effect favoring the high volume training on muscle hypertrophy. We can learn from this study that both moderate and high volume have a great effect on muscle hypertrophy. More direct triceps exercises should be done because the triceps brachii act as a synergist for multi-joint movements. The researchers noted that 12 to 20 sets per muscle group, including the direct exercises for the triceps, could be the optimum standards to increase hypertrophy. The more the better, right? There is also one thing that we should take into consideration, that the training intensity and frequency are also very important to increase hypertrophy. That's why an individualized plan for each person is needed to see the best results. But there were some limitations in this meta-analysis. The number of included studies is short. There was no standardization between moderate and high volume training, and that made it difficult to make the clear-cut comparison. Quadriceps femoris measurements were not consistent across the studies. The calorie intake and supplementation by the participants was not reported in most studies, and as we all know, that's a vital point in muscle hypertrophy. Just remember, it's very important to learn and experience new workouts and number of sets, whether they are low, moderate, or high volumes. Just remember also to enjoy the workout and get better at it. Please stop the ego lifting and the sloppy form, for the sake of God. While you are thinking about your form today in the gym, check out the other videos to learn something more. Maybe you will need it the next workout.